Thank you. 9,496. 9,496. You may be wondering, what is this number referring to? The number of people, the number of books, the amount of podcasts? 9,496 is referring to time, specifically the number of days. 9,496 equals 26 years. 26 years of me living, learning, failing, and succeeding. Financial manifestation isn't a magic number. It is a power and shifting mindset. It is the process of believing in yourself, visualizing the lifestyle that you want to create, and creating an action plan behind it. Most times when I talk to people about manifesting, they want things to happen instantly. However, financial manifestation isn't about instant gratification. It is not where you're facing financial hardship one day and then becoming financially sound the next day, unless you become a lottery winner. And if that's the case, that's a different TED Talk for a different time. It's about seeing the world of opportunities instead of seeing the world of missed opportunities. It's about believing in yourself, writing down your goals and aspirations, and creating an action plan. This often takes time to develop and show up in your life. But with the right discipline, consistency, and action, you'll be able to reach your goals and aspirations. 2020 was a defining moment for me. I was a recent December 2019 graduate that had big dreams and aspirations, and a magic number. However, reality hit fast when I realized what I thought was a common cold was actually a deadly virus that was coming to take over the world. And as we all know it, it was COVID-19. That magic number quickly disappeared as the world began shutting down and job opportunities began to disappear. However, one of the job opportunities that opened up to me was to become a pizza delivery driver. And that magic number that was not so magical was $7.25. That was the hourly wage of a pizza delivery driver. Before accepting that position, I had a decision to make. Do I accept this position knowing that it doesn't match the original magic number in my head? Or do I let my ego get in the way of me accepting this position? Well, after some journaling and reflecting, I decided to accept this position. And honestly, I'm glad that I did because my world began to change. And let me tell you, during the pandemic, people ate a lot of pizza. I mean, a lot of pizza. But accepting that position was one of the key steps to help me to learn about financial literacy. I knew that I didn't want to be a pizza delivery driver forever, and I had to come up with an exit strategy. 10,000 became the new magic number and goal to reach. Saving that amount of money seemed like a huge hill to climb, considering that I'd started out with no savings, credit card debt, and student loans. However, for me to save and maintain this amount, I knew I had to do something differently, and it started with my mindset. I would begin reading books, listening to podcasts, and researching different concepts on financial literacy, such as budgeting, saving, credit, investing, and debt management. I would even listen to podcasts and audiobooks as I was making my deliveries. So as I was feeding my customers, I was also feeding my mind with positivity and building an abundant mindset. Shifting to this mindset started with a line of questioning. I began asking myself questions and shifting my mindset it started with, I can't afford this, to how can I afford this? My mindset also shifted from, I hate this job, but how can I use this job to allow me to get in a better position for tomorrow? Every day, I would come home and I'd write how much money I was making. I would diligently create a habit of knowing where my finances stood. I knew the average amount of money I was making and the average amount of money I was spending. Eventually, I stayed at this job opportunity for a year and a half, and I saved my first ever $10,000. Thank you. This was a proud moment in my journey, but it would not have been possible if I didn't learn the basic concepts of budgeting and saving. Once I became 24, the new magic number became 1 million. I would call my parents one day and I would say, I'll be the first millionaire in our family. Till this day, I still believe that. However, as a 26-year-old, understanding what I know now, you need more than just a magic number to become financially sound. You need discipline, consistency, and momentum to take action. Now I call my parents and I say, I am building a wealthy lifestyle. A wealthy lifestyle in the sense that I've developed a mindset that has allowed me to create and live a lifestyle without much worry. Focusing on this mindset allows me to not only think about a magic number, but the people I want to impact, the experiences I want to create, and the information that I want to give others to help them on their journey. Because of this, I not only think about a magic number, but also the tools and information I need to help me on my journey. One of the skills I picked up was learning how to invest and trade in the stock market. Learning this skill allowed me to see the world differently. I saw myself not only as a consumer, but also as an investor. Developing this different perspective about money allowed me to create different and new experiences for myself and research and act on the information that I receive. I began pouring information back into my family by teaching my nieces and nephews different concepts about the stock market. I even taught at my alma mater by teaching young professionals these same concepts. And I recently poured information back into the community here at Columbia College by teaching them different concepts about budgeting. 2020 was a hard year for many people, including myself. During this time of fear and frustration, I learned a lot of lessons. To get started on your journey, all you need is the number 60. 60 minutes a week or 60 minutes a day to reflect and take action. Reflecting may look like practicing gratitude, appreciating what you have in the moment. Taking action may look like reading books, listening to podcasts, going back to school, changing careers, or launching a new product or service. The next step in your financial manifestation journey is to make sure that you surround yourself with like-minded individuals. This may look like attending events and conferences, or engaging in conversations such as a TED Talk, following different influencers on social media, and networking. The final step in your financial manifestation journey is to make sure that you take action after reflecting. This will only get you closer to your goals and aspirations. One of the quotes I often hear is that knowledge is powerful, but knowledge is only powerful when you use that information to take action. One of the questions I often ask myself is, what can I do today to leverage myself in a better position for tomorrow? This question allows me to think about the small steps I can take now to help me in my future, such as creating small daily habits. 60 minutes a week for 1 year equals 3,120 minutes. 3,120 minutes to build a mindset and transform your life. Ask yourself, am I ready to start manifesting abundance in my life? If the answer is yes, then you're one step closer to making a yes become reality. Thank you.